So I see many of you is here. So guys, what about your moods and energy for today? Yes, Nikit, it was early morning. Yes, very perfect mood from Lena. Okay, guys, yeah, Philippe is ready to start our morning training. So today is the Saturday. So today is a day for training, of course. So guys, before we start our training, turn on your cameras and say hello to everyone, because today is our last day of our competition, and it's sad, of course, but in our hands we can make this day unforgettable, of course. Okay, what about other experts? Oh, hi, Reiki. Hi, Timofey. Hi, Lena. Hi, Darshan. We have lost Eduard, but I hope he come back. Maybe other competitors, experts, so you can turn on your cameras and we can take a common photo, and then we will start our last day. So Mustafa, where is your amazing and awesome video? Oh, hi, Tural. Where is our competitor? Oh, yeah, Sergey Zhiltsov, hi. Oh, Mustafa, yes, we see you. Great. Leila, Mohammed, Vlad. So guys, unmute your microphone, say hello, and we will start. Oh.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello. Hi, Mohammed. Yeah, hi, Vlad. Yeah, okay, guys. So this is a time for our common photo in this early morning for Russia, because today we have a 10 o'clock and so today this is our first weekend. And so, are you ready to take a the best common photo? I know you are ready and steady. And common photo, 3, 2, 1, just smile. Smile. And last one chance to take the best smiling. Or maybe we wait Leila and Ayush. Ayush, so maybe you turn on your cameras, and Nasir and other. Oh, hi, Leila. Perfect. So guys, hi, great. Okay. I would like to see your smiles. Hi, Ayush. Oh, hi, Marie. Great. Okay, let's start in 3, 2, 1. Smile. Yay. Perfect. Okay, guys, I have took many photos. I don't know how will be choose the best photo from you in the future, in the near time. Okay, so now time for our morning routine. And Philippe, welcome. Give us more energy, please.
Hi guys. Morning's warming up. Maybe for some it's not morning, but for Russia it's morning. Okay, guys, let's start.
Yeah, for Malaysia it will be afternoon training.
Yeah, for good sleeping. Okay, guys, let's start with our head rotation in one side 4 times and another. Cool. Let's rotate our elbows like this. 6 times in one side and another. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Let's do this exercise. 2 small move and 1 amplitude. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and on the 3, it's more amplitude than first 2. Okay, great. 3, 2, 1. Great. Now this small move and 1 amplitude. 8 times. Great. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Rotate our elbows on one side and another. 3, 2, 1. Great. Now we flex straight and open our chest, warming up our back. Great. Four, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now we are running on one place 10 times on one leg and another. And we can do it on Olympic Games in Tokyo. You know, now it's going. Last 3 or 4 days, maybe, for Olympic Tokyo Games. Great. Now we are rotate our body like this in one side 4 times and another. Great. Now we do 3 small steps up our leg, and under this leg we do this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Great. A little bit more. 2, 1. Excellent. Now we are warming up our foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. And the last big breathe. And another one. Great. You'll do it. Good luck for the last hour competition day. I'm with you, and don't forget about warming up in our walk if you sit very long. It's healthy for you. Yeah, I'm enough.
Yeah, thank you, Philippe. Thank you, everyone who performed and gets more energy. It's so the morning sport activity, morning training, it's really useful for all. And don't forget to repeat these simple exercises, and your health will be improving day by day, and it will be great, of course. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So now we are ready to start our last competition day. So let me share in my screen. Just a moment. I'm going to share my screen. Yeah, this one. Okay, guys. So this is our C+1 day. So this is a day, not competition, this day for assessment, for experts and for competitors, partially, of course. So what we expect for today? Today we start from our check-in, of course. Then we repeat our plan, our schedule for today. Then we start listening, we start to run Model C presentation from you. So I hope you have preparing for it. And finally, we will provide this will be our feedback time. And finally, we stay with only experts and we will be assess your job. Okay, so let's go. And as usual, our organizing team, me, Timofey, Lena, Nikita. So guys, say hello, unmute your microphones, and as usual.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, hi, Lena, Nikita, and Timofey.
Hello.
Hello. And something from Nikita. Nikita, we don't hear you, unfortunately.
I told you already. Hello to everyone.
Yeah, it sounds more better. Okay, our experts, so please write into Zoom chat plus that you are here. Yes, experts from Azerbaijan, Malaysia, United Arab Emirates, Russia is here, perfect. Russia juniors, Russia adults. Okay, great. Great. Okay, where is team from India? Okay, and now about the competitors. So competitors, this is your part. So write plus. Yes, see team from Azerbaijan, see team from Malaysia. Great, team from Russia, team from India. And Mustafa, United Arab Emirates. Please write the plus into the chat. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, double pluses. Perfect. I see. Okay, so just continue. And this is our plan for today. So our briefing time will be finished and we start our presentation. Pay your attention on the order of the presentation. So we start from Azerbaijan team, then Russia juniors, then United Arab Emirates, then Malaysia, and finally Russia adults. Okay, we have 5 competitors who will be present their innovation solution. So don't forget to prepare your time for feedback and for final words at the final of this meeting. And then experts will be assessed Model B. Okay, so we go to our innovation solution, so Model C. So what we expect from you, our competitors and experts know about it, but for our spectators, I remind some words. So we have a text file and codes from our competitors, and we will check it before, read it, and provide assessment of it. So today we expect presentation from our competitors, so how they will demonstrate their solution. So this solution should be regarding to the, this solution should has some innovation, maybe any ideas, and of course it should be relevant to Clover and PX4 float platform. So we will assess this part too, of course. And for us, it is values that possibility to reproduce this project. So if anybody can repeat this project, then this project has a value. So any questions from our competitors, experts? So I would like to remind you about that during the presentation, all experts can ask competitors about their project, because this is an open task and all questions is good. Don't hesitate to ask questions, of course. And secondly, my message to the competitors. So guys, please be shortly. So you have not more than 4 minutes for your presentations, for your pitch. Okay. So guys, who will be present? Are you ready to start? Where is your, so write something, message or any reaction, and we will start our presentation. Okay, team from Azerbaijan is ready, perfect. Okay, if team from the Azerbaijan is ready, okay, great. So you can start. Okay, team from Azerbaijan, I turn off my presentation, and now you have access to demonstrate your screen and run your presentation. So you're welcome.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
This is our presentation about the about Sego missions. We decided improve these missions, and we do. This is our team, our coach Tural Suleymanov, our group, me, Nasir, and Elnur. I want to tell about our task. Our task is reading QR code and go to the colored points in sequence, turn on LED in the correct position, find the LED point and turn on the LED with correct color. We have some problems. What is these problems? The problems is the drone was turning on the LED colors. It had been red. Turning on LED, and drone was flying in wrong sequence. Now Nasir explain our first problem. Please, Nasir.
First problem is about the drone was returning to the colors it had been read. For example, the drone was searching for the blue color first. It found it and turned it on LED. After that, it again came back and checks it for for example, it's searching for yellow. It again came back and checks it is yellow or no. This is first problem. Second problem is the drone was not detecting color, so it didn't turning on LED. Third is about the drone was flying in third. The drone was flying in wrong sequence. That means First, when we read drone read QR data, there is a string data in it, so there are colors in that color. For example, blue, green, yellow, and red. The drone must go in sequence in that QR data. First problem's solution is we made the for loop and our code use indexing. First in for loop, range function. If we don't give starting value, it will range function will start from 0 and indexing starts from 0. So first we have a variable in for loop, and a variable is equal to the 0 first time of the loop. If operator checks that car data is the list that we made the list, and we use the split function, and we made the clear data list for indexing. If operator checks clear data's first index, if for example like in that picture, if first index zeroth index of list equals to the yellow, it will check it will search for the yellow color. Second problem solution is that's the code. The solution is this is not main solution of this problem, but it has an important role for it. So drone was not turning on lead and find the correct color. Problem search solution is we made a dictionary for not repeating the points, same points. In the dictionary, we could make a list too, but to understand code easily, we made a dictionary. Case value is a K is the point's name, point B is yellow points, yellow point, and we in values we wrote the coordinates of these points. Its function is if when we are searching for a color, first like that in picture, if point one in not defined wrong points, that means if it's in, it will check here. If check here, and when for example, we are checking for yellow, and point one is in the dictionary. It goes to the here and checks, and point B is yellow. So it
Oh,
will pop
guys, sorry for interruption. So you have only 30 seconds to finish your presentation because it's so long. Be in time, okay?
Okay.
30 seconds, okay.
I want to share. This is our code. Is the first time we use. I want. This code is the first time we write. This is work like that. Oh, sorry, we are in pro. You can see our code. We are finished.
Okay, so you have finished, yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, team from Azerbaijan. So, so the first questions from our expert, from our skill management team. So then questions from other experts and competitors. Okay, so who will be first? So my first question, okay, I will start. So guys, why you didn't share with us this gazebo and these materials to test it? So while you didn't add for your text file or any links sharing for it, it will be better to understand in your project and checking it.
So
Okay, I will rephrase my question. So will you plan to open this world, this code, to make it it's open access for all?
We can share. I can share with our last code if you want. We improved this.
No, I mean the project. So the world with the code. So it's allows and it will help to repeat and understand your task problem and watch the solution of it. It's only my recommendation for the future.
we forgot it. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so
I
other
also have a question. First of all, thank you very much for such a great presentation, but I have seen that you are using the drone points during your simulation in Gazebo, but you're just showing us the code by the color recognition. You have to recognize the color, and my question is, how are you going to implement the drone points into your future project, and how are you going to implement this project to the Clover as all? So what is the idea? So you have created the program decision, and what is the future of this program decision? Also adding the drone points. So that is the question.
Can you repeat? Our internet connect is not well.
Okay, the first step, you are using drone points in your Gazebo simulation, but your code is only about the color recognition. So my question is, how are you going to implement your program part into the drone points? Why do you need drone points? What is the future idea of your project with drone points? Or it was just a simple idea how to virtualize the colors. Maybe it looks beautiful. These drone points are looking out really nice. They are really nice maiden. So it was your idea just to add them and to add the color on the top of these drone points. That was your idea or not?
No, the task was like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a question. I know that this task came from a competition. So can you tell us a little bit about this competition? And one more thing, I think that the problems that you described are the problems of the first version of your code. And am I right that your solutions are fixing some mistakes in your first version of the code? So please tell me.
Yes, we optimize this. We will optimize our code.
Yeah, thanks. And can you tell us about the competition that this task came from?
This task is your in a pulse open. This task is in a pulse open. Last task. This task is in a pulse open task.
Okay, and thank you. And during the competition, did you manage to finish this task completely, or your solution came after the task was over, after the competition was over?
Competition is over after.
So
competition is over.
you solved this problem after it was over, just to improve your skills in programming.
Yes.
Am I right? Okay.
Yes, before the so last drone task start, we want practice a little, so we did this task. Our coach, all teams has participate in this competition, and so after that he said that for practicing do this task again with your solution, your own solution.
Okay, thanks. Now I understand it better.
Okay, and the last question from my side. Have you applied your updated solution in other competition, for example, in here or maybe other competitions? So have you applied this solution or not?
No, we not applied.
Not applied, not yet. Okay, so thank you. So no questions from my side. Maybe other questions from our participants? Okay, guys, and okay, so thank you very much, team from Azerbaijan. Now we are goes to team from Russia, juniors. So guys, are you ready? Okay, so welcome, and you can start. So, and also, if anybody has a questions, please write your hand, and we will see that you have a question, and it will be help us. Okay, so you can start.
Hello, my name is Sergey Zhitsov, and I make task have a color QR autonomous flight. About task, in the assignments, we recognize the QR code in which the data of the points to which you need to fly are encrypted. Determine the color and height or the pedestals. The color and height of the bollard will be needed to find the landing point for the drone. Also, in the QR code, there are data for the landing of the drone in the form of the color and height the bollard. The main task will land on the copestone with the desired color and height varied in the QR code. and we make first step, we take off and fly to the QR code, open report, and format the coordinates for flight. Your color from QR code for point length, and flight according to data from QR code, and look take data from laser rangefinder, and I don't read.
Oh,
So maybe we will go to the questions from experts.
okay. So Sergey, you don't ready? Maybe we can continue some later with you, or we can ask you about some demonstration and ask the questions. So what do you think? Later. Okay. Okay. So please close your demonstration. Okay. So okay, our juniors maybe some afraid, but don't afraid us, guys. So our questions is only as interest because your project has some interesting parts, and we would like to know more and get more information from your presentation because of we something don't understand clear in your text file, for example. So, and also during your presentation, you can get us more newest information, and it will help us to give you new questions. So questions is good, don't afraid it. Okay, so teams from the United Arab Emirates. So are you ready?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, welcome, Mustafa. So you can start sharing your screen. You have 4 minutes for it, and good luck.
First of all, good morning to everyone. My name is Mustafa from the United Arab Emirates, and I'm going to talk about the 2 projects that we did that has an innovative idea inside of. So first of all, I'm going to thank you for this event. This event is brilliant. So last year I was joined in this competition, and I saw how it improved and how it went well. So thank you for this event. First, I'm going to talk about the fire monitoring task. So this task is essentially that you have a fire area monitoring task by the drone. You get the initial report that consists of an estimated fire area, but you should check and share the true results. So I'm going to share with you the procedure of this task. So first of all is that you have to take off, detect the QR code, recognize the color objects, change the LED strip accordingly, and create a true report, and then return to homeland. I'm going to share with you the code that we used in this task. So first of all is takeoff. So taking off is here. So to take off to 1 meter, and then detecting the QR code, which is in the definition of image callback, which is which is in the definition of the image callback. We detect the QR code and then recognizing the color objects. No, this is the wrong code. This is the wrong code. This is the wrong code. Sorry.
Oh, and while you open your code, so Mustafa, will you plan to demonstrate us how it works?
I would like to. I would love to demonstrate how it works, but I don't think I have enough time for this. Yeah, because it's only 5 minutes. I have more like.
No problem. If you will demonstrate, you can start from demonstrating too. It will be better to understanding if you have the opportunity for demonstrating how it works.
I don't really have the map for it, so
okay.
I can't demonstrate. So first of all is takeoff, which is down here to take off to 1 meter, and then detecting the QR code, which is in the image callback, which is always running. This definition is always running. So this is for reading the QR code, and then recognizing the color object, which is here. So we gave them values from BGR to HSV, and then we started an if statement. So if red is at the middle of the screen, it will give us the big fire and changing the LED strip accordingly, which is here in set effect, and creating a tool report, which is in the report definition. So F equals open. You can write anything in F, no need to write F. So you'll open a team report, and then F.write, which writes inside the our report. And then after, before landing, it will open the report function, and then it will close the report. And then at the end is returning to home and land. So it will land at the end. So after this procedure, after I showed you the code, let's go to the second task. So the second task is the module A, the main solution task in day 1. So this task, the description of the task is that you represent the coast safeguard, and you have received an emergency signal from one of the ships in your area. Drone has to take the picture of the shipwreck area and recognize all the life rafts, create and send a report, and also be able to complete all the other incoming commands. Drone system operating has to note all the area particle qualities and reach the optimal altitude to take the picture of the area. So the procedure of this task is that you have to first of all take off, detect the QR code, notice the coordinates, and then run the custom topic, reach the coordinates, find the optimal altitude, take the picture of the crash site, and get information about the rafts, and then return to home and land. I'm going to show you the code for this, which is this one. So this code is first of all takeoff, where is at which is here, take off to 1 meter, navigate to 00, which is Z, which is 1 meter, detect the QR code, and then run the custom topic. Create a topic called debug Mustafa. So you open the topic here, and then reach the coordinates by this if statement under here. Yeah, reach the coordinates, find the optimal altitude, and take the picture of the crash site. So you can reach the coordinates by this code. So first of all, you take the QR data and split it into two strings, and then this code changes it from strings into floats, and then this code takes the X which and turns it and makes it into 0, which is the first element, and then takes y and makes it into the second element, and then you can navigate to x1 and y1, which is the shipwreck coordinates, and then the finding the optimal altitude, which is in this loop. So this loop, first of all, this is what the number of the current life rafts, which is this one, and the old life rafts, which are the old life rafts. So it will check if it's the same life rafts, it will check again. If it's also the same life raft, it will check again. So it will check 3 times. If it's different than before, then it will go to this, go to the else, and then it will restart the loop again. So it will check again 3 times. If it's also different, then it will restart the loop. So if it's the same 3 times, then it will break the loop.
Sorry, Mustafa, sorry for interruption. So you have only 30 seconds to finish your pitch, okay?
Okay. And then get information about the rafts, which is here. So it will print the number of life rafts and then return home and land, which is here. So it will land. And then, so this is the end of the main solution task, which are the 2 projects. First one is the fire task, and this one is the main solution task in day 1. So thank you so much. I finished my project.
Yes, thank you, Mustafa. So it was very beautiful presentation. So now questions from our experts.
Any questions?
Yes, definitely yes. So first of all, thank you very much for such a colorful presentation, really nice looking. Taken from our last webinar, and the second one taken from our task from this competition. So could you please shortly tell me what is your innovative solution in these codes, in these 2 projects you are demonstrating to us? So please, what is your innovative solution?
Okay, so the first of all is the module A task. So this task, the innovative idea is the so this loop. So this loop this is the innovative idea, where it checks 3 times. If it's different than if it's different than the normal one, it will restart the loop again, which is here, and it will add also on the height, so it can see if there is any more life rafts. And then if it's the same, it will go to the second one, and if it's also the same, it will go to the third one, and if it's also the same, it will break from the loop and continue the code.
I have a comment about this. This is a good idea to check for the optimal altitude, but you did know that the raft will not exceed a certain area. So this solution may be redundant. So you may just decide an optimal height for flying over the ship, because you know that ships will never be farther than 1 meter on X or Y axis from the ship. So I think this is a good idea to do this for certain types of programs, but for this one, it wasn't necessary. So this is my comment about this.
Okay.
But good job that you did it and it works.
Okay. Thank you. Any more questions?
And is this your actual code that you ran on the competition?
Yes, this is the actual code.
Okay, I have one more question.
Okay.
If you have more doubts to answer it. About the first task, about the fire watching, yes?
Yes.
Are you going to run this project further anyway, to make some additions, for example, to analyze how drone will see and how drone will initialize the colors of the fire, of the real fire For example, because when you're flying above the real fire, you have a smoke, and it makes your camera to see the colors a little bit harder. Yes, you understand me?
Yeah.
And are you going to create the new scientific research about this project? Are you going to go further?
I wish so I could go further. Yeah, I'll try to go further with this, like add fans so it could remove the smoke from it or something else. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you, Mustafa. So any questions? Okay, there is no questions. Thank you, Mustafa, for your presentation. Thank you for your job and pitch, of course. So also thank you for your materials. And now we go to our next competitor. So Mustafa, could you please stop the sharing? Thank you. Okay, so this was team from United Arab Emirates, and now we go to the Malaysia team. Okay, team from Malaysia, are you ready? I hope it, yes.
Yes, I'm ready.
Of course. Okay, welcome. Welcome, and you can start sharing your screen. We are ready to listen to you.
Okay. First of all, is my audio okay?
Yeah, we hear you and we see you. Great, okay. Perfect.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, hi, my name is Umaira and I'm from Malaysia. Okay, so the Clover-based innovation project that I'm proposing for today is called, I'm sorry, first of all, this slide is a bit different from the one that I sent you. Is that okay? Because I've added extra points.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, yes, okay. You continue.
Okay. Okay. So the project name is called Traffic Data Collection Solution Idea, and we'll be using the COEX Clover drone and OpenCV technology, and we're going to make this a small scope idea. We're going to implement it for a small city, and the city that I'll be using is the one that I'm currently residing in. Yep. Okay, sorry. For the introduction, okay, first of all, traffic surveys data is used widely. I'm sorry. Traffic surveys is aimed to capture data that accurately reflects the real-world traffic situation in the area, which means that traffic surveys are very important so that we can collect the data and we can use the data for future purposes. For example, any development or to decrease the congestion of traffic and others. So this data is essential in order to fulfill the demand of the transport models. First of all, interactive data presentation for analysis of the existing traffic. And second, we're going to find out the problematic route location and times, especially when the routes are congested. And the third one is, of course, we're going to make some changes or development that the authorities will make so that we can improve or making the smoothness of the vehicles and transportation on the road even better. Okay, why should we do this innovation? Okay, the city that I'm currently residing is having congested traffic on certain times in the day daily. The peak hours are normally during the morning and the late afternoon. So, in order to overcome this situation, which is the congested traffic, authorities need to obtain accurate data, and by accurate data means we need to use a more innovative method and not the traditional method. Only then they can plan the right measurement to solve this problem even more efficiently. Okay, so we can see at the picture is the traditional method of collecting road traffic data. First of all is the human surveyor and magnetic. Second is magnetic piezo sensors, and the third one is radars. We cannot be sure that the traditional method that people use in the past will be is going to be accurate, because you can see, for example, the human surveyor, it can affect the data collection. It can be even more poor because human tends to be influenced by their many factors such as sickness or biological needs, and we cannot be sure that the data will be accurate. And the same goes for the magnetic piezo sensors and radars. So in order to increase this, increase the outcome of the data, technical devices should be used for a high data accuracy. So the factors that we have to take into account, there are three factors that I've listed down. First is the accuracy, second is the expenses, and the purpose of the survey. Okay, the accuracy is as I have explained. Of course, we would need a more accurate data for future development, and by using technical devices is better because they are not subject to this to other influence or factors. The second one is expenses. For this project, it's better if we spend a high expense so that the method that we're going to use, the method that we're using can be used for a long time of period. Rather, comparing to we spend low expense, but it can only be used for a short term period. So it's better to pick the first one than the later. And the third one is the purpose of the survey. We can capture complicated traffic patterns and use it for future development.
Oh, sorry, Umaira. So you have only 30 seconds. Okay.
Okay, I'll speak. This is the solution method, and this is the map of the city that I'm residing in. Okay, the blue point is the data collection center, and I'll be using it in my home as the base. And we're choosing 2 points because we cannot be sure that the drone battery will be used up until that time. Okay, this is the explanation of how it's going to be. The drone pathway, it will go to the first point and the second point, and lastly it will return back to the data collection center to report what it has. And the technology we're using COEX Clover drone, OpenCV, and also cassette classifier, which is an object recognition algorithm. It will be too long if I explain this. So this is an example of the car recognition algorithm XML file, and this is the cassette result. Okay, the example code. Okay, this is the expected result if we use this cassette classifier and the project that we're going to be implementing it. And also the report that the data collection center will receive is an example of report. Okay, So conclusion is traditional data collection method are generally inefficient, and if you use the technical method, it will be far much more better, and also it can increase the possibility of making our city even more better, like widening the junction or widening the roads and other solutions. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayra. So thank you for this great presentation. So, so let's start from our questions. So questions from my side. So you have demonstrated several examples of expected results. So have you provide some experiments using this technology or not?
Oh, actually, not yet. It's not. We have not yet.
Is this only research part of?
Yes, it's
your
a research part.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Is there any question?
Yeah, I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes,
Okay.
Tim, come on. Yes, yes.
So did you research which hardware is required for the Clover or for the drone to be able to detect all the information that is needed for checking traffic? Because Raspberry Pi that's on the Clover might not be enough powerful for that.
I'm sorry, actually, my internet is unstable. Could you repeat the question?
Yeah. Did you research which hardware, so which onboard computer is required for this neural networks to work on the drone? Because Raspberry Pi may not be enough powerful for this tasks.
As far as if it's a small scale project, when probably during the maybe we will need an advanced camera, or I think because this is a small scale project, so I think that maybe because we have not done experiment on yet, maybe it can carry out this innovation idea.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I remember there are other projects with Clover for recognition, for the object recognition, and Raspberry Pi wasn't powerful enough for that, even for recognizing like some simple object. And the author of this project decided to stream the live stream video on the computer and process it on the computer with a neural network. And this is how he managed to be able to track some objects and count them.
For this idea, I think we okay, I'm sorry. Yes, I do agree.
Okay. So anyway, it needs more technical research. You did research for the idea, and the technical part is not really developed for now, as I can see. But the idea looks
yes,
good.
because we have not done any experiment yet, so maybe we will do in the future.
Okay, and one question from my side. So this is your school project, yes or not?
No, it's not.
So will you plan to continue this project, or it was for fun, for short research?
Will I be continuing this?
Yeah. So, and what time do you plan to provide experiments in this project? What time?
What time?
Yeah, what about your schedule project, maybe timeline of this project? So
Okay, I'm sorry. Because this is meant to collect the data for traffic areas, so the most congested time is during 7 a.m. and during the afternoon 5:30 will be okay, or even 6.
No, I meant about when you plan to continue this project, what time? So the first experiment, so maybe when you plan to complete this project, maybe it will be October, November, December this year or next year.
Oh, I see. Probably a time when a long school holiday, or maybe during the weekend. I mean, long school holiday, yes, that time. Maybe at December. December will be the appropriate time.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, any questions?
No, just an addition maybe. It is a good idea. It is a good project, but I think not for Clover. I think it is a good project for maybe Pelican, yes, because the Clover is not powerful enough to run such hard software. Also, you have to implement the new camera. The camera has to be a high resolution camera, not because you are going to work with the big area. You have to work with a lot of small objects. So it has to be a good camera. And Clover is not going to hover this camera because we have already checked the maximum the maximum weight of your carriage, which you can fly with your Clover, and it is not high enough. So yes, and also you have to create research, because now is much cheaper to implement the cameras on intensive crossroads. You just put small camera on this crossroad and you can also scan the situation about the traffic jams and everything like this. So you have to create a big research why to use the flying drone is much cheaper and much better. So that is your future project. That is your steps which you have to do.
Yes.
Thank you. So any questions from the participants? Yes, no? Okay, thank you, Umaira. This is a good start for your project, and we will be glad if you will share it, your achievements with us in the future.
Yes, of course.
Okay, thank you very much.
Can I add a little bit?
Okay.
All right, because myself and my company, we have our own division to develop this kind of idea for drone service and also drone solution. So I think this idea from Umaira we will develop this with our company and find some money and also pitch it to my colleagues, and we will make this into a realization. So I think that's very good for Umaira, and me myself, I think I will support her for this project. Right, that's all I just going to say. Right, thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you, Reiki, for this comment. It's really great to see how this project will be realized, because it's a useful and actual problem, of course. Thank you. Any comments? And we ready to our next competitor. Okay, thank you, Mayra. Thank you, Reiki.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, team from Malaysia. And now we will go to the Russian team. So adults, guys, you are ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. So you can start. So you have only 4 minutes for presentation and demonstration. So if you have any demonstration, don't forget to demonstrate it us. Yeah, we see you. Yeah, we see and we hear you. Okay, you can start. Welcome.
Well, the Monocular SLAM innovates solution for Gazebo Simulator. Firstly, we need to say really big thank you for Fletch from GitHub for the innovate solution means the SLAM of Python. Some words about SLAM. It knows as simulation, localization, and mapping. We think SLAM is seemed to be applicable to Clover platform, and we try to integrate it on base of finished solution by Fletch. About the structure. We have some Python files, include converter, display, extractor, normalize, point map, SLAM, and the main py. First, we test how SLAM works on the test video. And after we see that SLAM works perfectly, we go to the next point. What's about the libraries? We mostly need the libraries Open3D and Matplotlib for visualization the results of SLAM process. First steps. We think the solution of Fletch is repeatable and almost can be integrated to Clover package. At this moment, we have some warnings and errors, but SLAM is work, and we can fix it in near future. The SLAM is real-time for Gazebo, but need additional solution for real drone, including the wall map reconstruction. I have a video and I want to demonstrate it. First, we start the main py. In the program, drone flies some points, the different attitude. At our topic debug, we can see points, the result of SLAM. It means this point means how long this point is. At the 3D plot visualization, we can see the color point that means it almost here point means the distance between points. Well, about the attitude, as higher we are, as more information we can have. So by this solution, in the near future, we want to try do the 3D map. Well, about what we want to do. First, we need to deep in math of Monocular SLAM, and after write our own code basis on robot operating system. and integrate all this solution in Clover package. And additional features for reconstruction, the whole 3D map of view of area where drone flighted. Well, thanks for your attention, and I'm ready to answer your questions.
Thank you, Vlad. So it's a really interesting, useful project. And so the question from my side about the SLAM. So could you provide the demonstration? So as I understood, this algorithm, this program, create the unknown map in the simulator. So now you test it in the simulator only, yeah?
No, now the SLAM don't create the 3D map. He just have the points in real time. That means the distance between the points. So it's like how deep point at the picture. So we want to try do the whole 3D map.
Is there any restrictions of using monocular SLAM rather than using a LiDAR-based SLAM or binocular-based SLAM?
Could you repeat your question one more time, please?
What are disadvantages of using monocular SLAM with one camera over the binocular SLAM with two cameras, or with the SLAM with LiDAR or the depth camera?
Well, about the cameras on the drone, we have the only one camera, and the monocular SLAM is a better way. For example, the oh, sorry. Well, the one camera or two camera, it means as more cameras you have, as accurately it works. So at one camera, you never have the result as with two cameras or three cameras and more.
So what do you think that adding more cameras will be a better way for the SLAM rather than having just one camera? So maybe you need to develop cameras already.
As more cameras we have, as better result.
But what about comparing to the LiDAR or the cameras with depth? So the cameras that can detect the depth of pixel and 3D cameras. Is two cameras as good as one depth camera? Did you do this research?
Yeah, it was better, but we didn't do this because we want to interrupt the SLAM into the Clover. But as you know, drone have only one camera.
So you are going to work with only one camera or not?
Now we try to work with one camera, but we have the only first steps in our project because we did this in these 3 days of WorldSkills Asia competition.
And for two cameras, either there should be a different algorithm, am I right? So if you are going to use two cameras, then maybe the whole monocular thing will be discarded. So it will not be useful anymore. And you need to begin with from zero with two cameras. Is this true?
I think that it will be the future research team.
Now we want to finish our project with only one camera and watch is it work at all at the Clover platform.
Okay.
Yes, and to add something about your project, you understand for your future research that the using of, for example, the LiDAR, which uses the laser to reach the object, is much more effective, for example, in a house or in a building with a small brightness. Yes, because you are not using the optical vision, and for you to use the laser is more effective. So you also have to somehow reach this decision about the brightness, how to improve the optical vision of your drone, because even on this picture you see that this technology is not perfect.
Yes, okay. Thank you. It's a good advice. I think. Thank you.
Okay, any questions from other participants? Okay, there is no question. Okay, thank you, Vlad, for your presentation. Thank you for this idea and problem description, problem statement. So it's actual problem in the modern world, of course. So, okay, we continue our presentation. So we have the last presentation from the team from Russia, juniors. So, Sergey, are you ready? Are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so you have not much time, but please be shortly and demonstrate us interesting moments. Okay, welcome.
A feature of the whole program in the onboarding the height of the capstones. First, we take info from laser rangefinder and get and take telemetry for that and data from laser rangefinder. We and data from laser rangefinder, and we have a weight of the bollard. First, we take off. Then fly to the QR code. We describe the data for flight mark and bollard height. Then the drone flies in the all coordinates for landing. We can use it for delivery and recent.
Okay, so have you demonstration how your solution works?
And no, I haven't.
Have you ever run this code in Gazebo?
My gazebo is don't ready.
So yes, I will explain why I'm asking you about this. Have you mentioned and have you added the function that when you're flying above the object with your clover, first of all, which first step will your clover make when you are flying above the object? What do you think? Which will be the first step of your clover? What it will do?
I think some languages, I think it was some languages problem. So Sergey, you have 3 pedestals, yes?
Yes, yes.
What about your first step? How you to choose?
I fly to the QR code, and I have a coordinates to the pedestals, 3 pedestals.
Yes, it is clear, but it wasn't my question. No, I was asking you, when you're reaching the pedestal, when you're reaching an object and you're flying above this object with your clover, I can agree. The first step, what your clover will do, it will increase your altitude, because when you're flying, it can use also the rangefinder to calculate the altitude of the clover. And when you're flying above the object, the clover will get the information that the altitude is not enough, and it will increase the altitude. And that is why, have you calculated this? Can you please show us in your code how you have decided this problem?
I know. I take the height and I calculating height of the pedestal.
I think the question is about the settings for the simulator, because with default, if you install a default virtual machine,
yes,
the settings are that if you're flying over an object that has certain height, the LiDAR will think that the distance between the drone and the ground decreased, and it will send the drone up to the height of this object, and this should be changed in the settings of your virtual machine in QGround control. Do you remember that?
Yes, yes.
So is this the question you were asking, Nikita?
Also, yes. So, okay. Because when we were also making such a project, yes, sometimes the problem is that you forget that you can also not include this function, and your drone is hovering over the object and increasing in altitude, and your information from your rangefinder is not correct. But also, yes, Timon, the decision is the settings of your simulator. You're right.
Yes, I'm installed in QGround control.
Okay. Well, I don't think I have any more questions. Well, this program should probably work, and it does, hopefully does what you say. Okay, does anybody else have any questions? Svetlana, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. So we are waiting for the questions. If there is no any questions, I think no. Okay. So let's continue, and Thank you, Sergey, for your presentation, for your solution. So, yeah, we hope that it will be useful for other members of community competitions. So maybe someone will use your solution. Okay, so now we can continue our briefing. So, and before we continue, I would like to say some feedback regarding to this, regarding to your presentation, and also I think Timofey, Nikita adds feedback too. So, guys, first of all, thank you all for your presentation. So thank you teams from Azerbaijan, Malaysia, United Arab Emirates, Russia for participating in this nomination. And this nomination is open task, and this nomination show us about the different point on the different task, of course. So what about my opinion regarding this nomination, regarding your jobs? So you had not much time, but in these extremely deadlines, you present us new ideas, you pay our attention on some problems in different tasks, and it's really very useful, and this has a value. So what we would like to get from you in the future. So don't forget about the demonstration. So demonstration is very useful and clear, understandable for all experts, for all participants, because it demonstrates how your part of your experiments, part of your job is work. So it's more better than many strings of description. So 1 minute of video is better than 2 pages in the documents, of course. But of course, documents is very important, because when you can check the demonstration, you can open the document, read the information, and find more useful information, of course. So this is feedback from my side. Timofey, Nikita, would you like to add?
Yeah, I can add that, yeah, some of you really did a great job in such a short time, because I know how difficult the task may be. And most of the time you probably were solving your main task, but you also managed to develop some other projects from different area. And it's nice to see that you are so good at multitasking. So you did all the job that was needed. So thank you for your hard work.
Yes, from my side, it was also very interesting to hear of your future projects. Also very interesting to see the projects of the juniors. It is really cute to see how far have you researched already in your field of scientific research. It is really good. It is a really high level of your work. You're well done, all of you. And I wish all of you to finish your project and to create the product for the market of the drones in our world. So good luck, all of you, and thank you very much once again.
Yeah, so maybe anyone add something regarding to this part of our competition? It is really great to hear feedback from you guys. So this was our side, but your side is important too. So maybe who wants to add and to comment this one?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, Tural.
I want to make feedback for this competition generally. Thank you for your support, and when we know you firstly, and it was great pleasure for us because this drone programming, it is important for us that we use the Python programming, and in this programming our students can apply their Python programming knowledge in the drone, and they can see the real results, and also they can correct their mistakes and see their mistakes more clearly in the drones. And also this is important thing that this is also they can understand the programming clearly in drone programming. And thank you very much for everything. And this is a great experience for our students and also for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for all. Thank you, Tural, for your words, and we very glad that you have got more experience and improve your skills. Yes, it's really great. This is one of the pupils of the competition, of course.
Yes,
okay, so while we are here, so we would like to share with you interesting information regarding to the module C, like this one. So this is we would like. This nomination was as your first step in the project activity. So, and we would like to share with you activity that will help you to improve your project, to get feedback from other experts and participants. So this event called CopterHack. And now maybe our main organizer of this event give us detailed information regarding this event. So this event will help you to make your project as a product for the market. Okay, Lena, could you give us more information about it?
Yes, sure. Thank you for your presentation. It was very interesting. And yes, that's my screen. We invite you to take part to CopterHack 2022. What is it? It is international open source project competition on aerial robotics. In this year, we have two categories, company case and own idea. When team with free choose of the project topic. What about stages? Now we have a qualifying stage and you can applying and application are welcome due October 31. Then we have project development stage. What is it? That involves monthly updates from the team and feedback from the jury. Then we have final update with video format in March. And finally, final round. Here is project presentation at April. April. Qualifying and project development stage will be held in an online format, and final round in a hybrid format, that is offline plus online. What's conditions for applying general project requirements? Your project needs to be open source and compatibility with the Clover platform. Here you can find criteria from judging the jury at the final and information about prize fund. How to apply? You need you should have an account on GitHub and add some information about your team and about your project. Here is example how to do it. Yes, all information for me. Thank you for your attention.
Oh, Elena, I have a question to you. So thank you for this information regarding to this season. So could you demonstrate us what was a result from the previous competition?
Yeah, sure.
I think it will be interesting. So guys, what jury, what the organizing team expects from the attenders who will plan to participate in the CopterHack?
Yes, here you can find article about project and places. You can just open, this. Just open article and read information about project. Also, we have a short video about CopterHack 2021. Here, some information, 34 teams, 5 months, and project. In final, 16 teams. There are some project generative design for Clover, or IDEA for Clover in the simulator, or graffiti drone. Here is a drone how to landing on the platform, on moving platform. Project with VR and COEX drone. That is competition with drone, like Harry Potter.
First place goes to Abdi team.
Yes,
Easy to Fly has the second place. FTL is the winner of today's contest. We thanks everyone for your participation. It was really great to see projects which you've been developing for the whole 5 months, and we do hope that you'll continue developing them and have even better results maybe next year. Okay, great. Yeah.
Oh, Lena, we don't we don't see it, but hear the sound from video.
Yeah, I turn off it.
Yes, thank you. So we hope this information gets you more clear understanding regarding to the CopterHack. So, and also I would like to add that this nomination was your first step for preparation application for this event. So, and also if you plan to continue your project, will be great idea to participate in the CopterHack because of the participation fee is free. So this is an open competition, and also this competition open for all. So we don't have requirements to your age and your organizations and more. And also we don't have requirements for the teammates number in your team. So your team can be consist from one teammate, one participant, or more. So your team can be changed during the process. But for us, very important your final results and your process during this CopterHack. So guys, and really interesting question. So will you plan to continue your projects? So you can write plus into Zoom chat if it's true, if you will plan to continue your projects.
I want to say maybe, well, we want to continue this project because it's a really interesting thing. We wanted to do that before, but we have no time, and we have another work. So now we have started, and I think we can finish our project.
Okay, so thank you. So, and our some final steps before we go to the assessment process. So first of all, let me share my screen. Yes. So some words regarding to the friendly community nomination. So thank you all for sharing your posts and sharing your emotions during this competition. And also this nomination was not finished. So we are very glad that you will continue sharing your comments, sharing your emotions in the social media networks, and share with us your achievements. So it will be interesting to follow you, of course. And now the final information. So let's start the open microphone. So we have small time for it, approximately 5 minutes, for example, and this time to say feedback regarding to the competition, regarding to this event, and take a common photo together, of course. So please unmute your microphones, please turn on your cameras, say several words, and we will finish our first part of this day, and we will finish our big competition event. So guys, we don't see you. Where is, I see only Reiki. Reiki is here, great. And Timofey, yes, hi Philippe, great. Or Sergey is appearance, great. So guys, this is, oh, hi Ibrahim, great, nice to see you. This is our final part of this competition, final words, and then our competitors will have a rest, but not only for experts. Experts will stay here, of course. So what I would like to say regarding this competition. So my emotions, my feedback for you. It was really unexpected results of your job, of your motivation during this whole process. So I understand that we give you more information, more different information. It was a surprise for you, but you as a competitors, you as an expert works as a team, and you have got new information, you calculated and ask us and perform a great job. So it was really amazing, and I congrats you with finishing of it. It was really amazing. And regarding to me, I was expected not highest result of our task for you, but you guys, you're very cool. You are awesome, really. Yeah, thank you, Mustafa. Saying thank you, Sergey. So guys, please turn on your cameras. Okay, maybe Philippe, Reiki, Timofey wants to add something. It will be great.
Yeah, I want to say that thank you very much, and it's a big pleasure to take part of this event for these opportunities. I think our students got a lot of useful information for, and especially from Russia, that we should practice our English too for understand the questions. So really, thank you very much. This is awesome and great, and especially for organizational team. Yeah, you're awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Philippe.
All right. Hi. Yeah, I would like to add something. All right. Firstly, I would like to congratulate all the participants, all the experts, and also the organizers. But especially, I would like to congratulate our junior participants, because in such a young age, they have managed to manage their time, right, between training, between completing tasks. And also, I know that some of them, especially my competitors, that she also have schools to attend online schools, and also to finish her homeworks, school homeworks, and but she still managed to find time to complete her task and also to come up with ideas. So it's such an impressive thing to do at a very young age. And also, I also impressed with other junior participants, because they have come up with very good tasks and a very good result. So that's very impressive for you guys, because it's normal for us adults to do that, but for younger students, so that's a very good thing to do. All right, that's for me, and especially I want to congratulate event organizers, and thanks to COEX teams, Svetlana, Timofey, Nikita, and Elena for such a great work for this event. Okay, thank you for me.
Thank you, Reiki, for your feedback. It was really, I'm totally agree with you that juniors, they take some more managed skills, but they have done really perfect work. It was surprised, really amazing. Juniors, you are super juniors. Yeah, congrats you, of course. Okay, Timofey, Lena, would you like to add something? Competitors, we wait the feedback from you too, of course. Don't hesitate.
I think you all are tired, and we are also tired, but it's almost over for now, but still there's a lot of future works and future events that we will participate in, and these kind of events make us better experts, better specialists and programmers, and drone pilots even. So thank you all for that. It's fun to work with you.
Yeah, thank you, Timofey.
Yes, our task is more difficult, and you are ready for it. You are more strong. These are very cool. You are the best, guys.
Okay.
Yes, thank you very much for such a great cooperation, for such a great work, such a great competition. It was really nice to see all of you, to meet all of you, to work with such great competitors, experts. I wish all of you good luck. I wish all of you good weekends. By the way, today is Saturday, so the weekends are upcoming to us. And also, I would be really glad to see all of you once again, maybe not only in online, also offline in Russia or in some other countries. I hope that someday it will happen. So once again, thank you very much and good luck.
Yes. Yeah, if somebody will come in Russia, in Moscow, St. Petersburg, or Novosibirsk, write in the Telegram group, and we will provide the great excursion, the great guide for you, great tour in the city, of course. Okay, guys, so somebody wants to add something? Sergey, maybe you will add something. Not. Okay. So guys, please turn on your cameras and take a common photo. And this moment, our first part of today will finish. So guys, where is you? Oh, I see Mustafa. Mustafa, how are you? Have you tired?
No, I'm feeling good.
Yes, I see a smile. It's really great. Oh, Eduard, great, perfect. So other competitors, Leila, Ainur, Elnur, Ayush, Mohammed, Umaira, maybe, yeah, so you here, great. Okay, what if, oh, Mohammed, I see you, great, perfect. Yeah, oh, Tural, his appeared again, perfect, guys. So it's a really amazing, amazing team. So just a moment, I make a screenshot in just a moment. Okay, so I hope you are ready to take a big common photo together. Yes, where is your smile? I know you're tired, but now we are happy because our competition is finally has finish line right now. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, and your smile. Perfect, and just one. And last one photo, hey. Perfect. I have took many photos. I don't know how I will choose it, but so waiting your photos in our Copter COEX Facebook or Instagram. We will share it soon. Okay, so unmute your microphones, say goodbye together, but our meeting will leave only competitors, experts. You have time for assessment today. Okay, so competitors, could you say us goodbye?
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Yes. Yes. And see
Bye.
you. Yes. See you on 16 August. See you on 16
See you.
August.
See you.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, competitor, thank you for your job, and with us will we stay only expert, and we will assess with you model B from our competitors, and we will close our meeting.